Hello everyone, Zacharias here, Content Marketing Specialist at Minutia, and today I'm very excited to be joined by Dimitriou. I would like to thank you very much for taking the time to do this, knowing how busy you are. It really means a lot to me and our team. So this is going to be a step-by-step process, and I'm here to guide you throughout the process and make sure that you feel comfortable and that you are ready to answer all questions that I have for you until the end. So if you're ready, we can get started.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Great. So, Nick, could you share more about you and what's your position on the company?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm Nick. I'm the head of growth at Moosend. We're an email marketing / marketing automation software. I'm pretty much in charge of user acquisition through various channels, SEO, affiliate, paid, social, and so on and so forth. Where our primary focus is on content, and that's what we're going to talk today about.
That's great. I would like you to tell me for what projects or services your company hired Minutia for, and what were your goals?
So yeah, we primarily do a lot of things in-house. We do not want to do a lot of things outside, our scope. Uh, so we wanted to hire an agency to increase our content production pretty much. And our goal was, in terms of, let's say, production, was to increase our content inventory by 30%. So that's why we found Minutia, and we are on track to kind of achieve that goal.
That's great. Thank you very much. Now, can you please tell me if there are any miserable outcomes for the work we did together? And if not, then can you please talk a bit about the quality of the deliverables that you received as part of the project?
So yeah, we've worked with Minutia for quite some time now. We've published around 38 to 40 pieces, if I'm not mistaken. And since publishing those pieces, we've generated around 5 million impressions and about 100,000 clicks, which is a testament to the work that has been delivered to us. Obviously, these are the top metrics we are evaluating internally to kind of validate that the content is of high quality and high standards. And based on these results, we've kind of validated that this partnership actually works, and it also produces the first, not first, but it produces results that justify such an investment for us.
Now, can you please let me know how your business has been impacted since you started working with us?
So yeah, in overall, let's say as a performance metric, we've seen an uplift of about 12% into our organic traffic, which is great, especially with organic, which takes a bit of time to work. We've already, in such short period of time, short for us is 6 to 12 months. For some other people, it's a bit less. But in the period that we've been working, we've seen an uplift of about 12%, which, as I mentioned again, justifies the whole investment and our approach to content, which is to kind of attract as many people as possible to our website on as a first touch point, and then obviously try to convert this traffic into trials and potentially revenue, which starts to happen right now.
Mhm. At this point, I would like to kindly ask you to talk about a bit of our team's project management style, our communication, and how we manage communications, whether or not we are responsive in general, and anything else that you can share regarding your experience working with our team.
Yeah, so far so good. Uh, One thing that I want to really mention is the async kind of communication style that you guys bring to the table through a private Slack channel where we can add all the relevant team members, myself included, and be able to discuss the deliverables, point out different things that we want to fix down the line. So this style really allows us to have everything in one place in a Slack channel where we're able to point out certain things that we want to discuss. Obviously, there is a bi-weekly call we have, which allows us to, kind of discuss each separate point that we want to address from both sides. And that's what I really like, that Minutia is really, they really take our feedback. They do not, not kind of just hear the feedback and not take action. They hear our feedback, they take immediate action, and we see it or even on our next deliverable, actually. So that means a lot to us. And from my perspective, at least, this allows us to really shape what content you guys produce so it meets our standards. And since you guys are allowing us to provide such feedback, and you guys making all those changes to your process to accommodate our standards, this really helps us drive the results that we mentioned in the previous question. So without this type of communication and the overall project management style, I don't think we would be able to see this linear kind of, not linear, but a kind of linear / exponential growth we're seeing from those 38 to 40 pieces we've published.
Working with our team is an experience, right?
Yeah.
So this is going to be the last question. I wouldn't want to waste more of your time. So the last question for you is, what would you say to someone like you who is considering today to work with Minutia?
So yeah, one thing that I would say is what I actually mentioned in the last question, which is that you guys actually try to understand our industry, and you try to uh, see what we are doing, but also what the other competitors are doing. So you're not just producing content for the sake of producing content to meet a certain deliverable. Your team, the writers, the project managers, everybody is focused and present to our current mission, the Moosend mission, which kind of gives me reassurance that this partnership will work out for the long term. And that's what I'm looking for, and I think that's what a lot of people are looking for from a content partner, a long-term collaboration that starts. Obviously, it doesn't produce results immediately. Everybody needs to be aware of that, but with the proper infrastructure and minutia, taking the time to actually investigate our industry and see what works, what doesn't. It allows them to produce content that is similar to the content we produce in house, and kind of be like an additional colleague of ours. So yeah, that's the thing that I would say to someone. You guys take a lot of time to investigate and not just produce content for the sake of producing it.
Thank you, Nick, for sharing all this information. We are truly grateful for your support, and thank you for doing this today.
Thank you so much.